Hey everybody, how are you? I'm back. I just posted a react to Foodie Beauty, and I was gonna do a react to the live that she did after that. Before I could, she's on another live right now, and she sounds like she's in quite the mood. So I just peeked at it. She is very, very crabby. She's very upset because she and Salah were supposed to go somewhere, but she didn't like his attitude because he wasn't, I guess, gushing over her to go with him. So she decided to stay home and go live. The title of the live is called I Didn't Go, so Live from Home. And she's mad. She's in a mad mood. We're like 10 minutes behind. I would wait until her live is over to do this react, but I just don't trust her. I just have a feeling that she is going to dirty delete after it's over. So I'm going to try to capture as much as I can before she does that. I know you, Chantal, when you get in a mood, you will dirty delete stuff. You just get mad and you vent. And then before Salah gets home, you get rid of it so you don't get caught. So, I mean, no Twitter peeps right now, y'all. We got to jump into this live and let's see if I can catch up. So the chat is not going to match, at least for a while until we catch up. So let's get started with this.
I do too, DBT. Hey, Lindsay. You can hear me, Monica? Hey, hot tea charge to the park. I know, D. It's okay now, or what? No, mistress. Hey, Gabrielle. No, I just feel unwanted. Like, maybe I'm just being dramatic.
You are being dramatic. You treat every time that you get invited somewhere like the person who's inviting you should just fall over themselves to make you feel like royalty. Your Highness, will you come join us on this excursion? Would you give us your royal presence to be part of this outing? That's what you're wanting. You're wanting the royal treatment. You want to be treated like Queen Elizabeth. Well, guess what? You're not Queen Elizabeth. You are Foodie Beauty, YouTuber with a tanking channel. Get over yourself.
But when we're right about to go, I was like, I don't know if I really want to go. I feel a bit nervous. And he was like, no need to go. It's okay. Like, right away, right away.
Maybe because Salah remembered the last time that you got invited on a family outing and the way you behaved, how you showed your entire butt to him and the entire family. You sat there and had him drive 6 hours one way and then 6 hours back just because you were uncomfortable. So he was getting that vibe like maybe that little attitude-y Chantal is going to come out. So let's just not do that. And he said, okay, if you want to stay here, stay here. I don't blame him. After what you put him through, I really don't blame him.
And I just feel like he didn't want me to go. So
What were you wanting him to do? Scoop you up in his arms and carry you to the car?
I caused drama and he went
You do.
by himself as usual.
You do cause drama. So why would anybody, him or his family, want anything to do with you? You insinuating from his family that they were out to get you, that they were going to harm you, when all you've done is harm the family. It's insane how you're the hurtful one, and yet you point the finger at other people and say they are hurtful. No, no, no. No, it's you. It's all you.
So have a nice life.
Yeah, you will without you. I'm sure he'll have a wonderful life once you're gone. Are you kidding me? He and his family are going to party for a month straight, celebrating that you're gone.
Hey, Nina. It felt like a pity invite, yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter if it's a pity invite. You want to be a part of the man's life whether it's a pity invite or not, you could go, be cool, and show a different side of yourself. And then maybe you might get invited out to other things. Even if the invite is to test your level of cool, you should go and prove that you've got a level of cool, pass with flying colors, and you might get included in more things.
Am I being dramatic or? Yeah, we're separated.
Right. So if you're separated, you have no right to ask him anything. He could leave you out if he wants to. You guys are done.
Scrape. We're separated, but we still have to live together till I leave.
Yeah, but you're essentially roommates now. And roommates are not personally involved. If one roommate can do one thing, one can do another thing.
And we just separated. Like,
yep, but it's over. It's over. Leave the man alone.
we've been married 3 years, so how do people expect us to just be like, okay, we're done, no feelings at all?
Because it was a YouTube marriage. It wasn't a real marriage. It was simply for YouTube drama. It wasn't a real marriage, Chantal. It was a make-believe playhouse marriage.
Like, give me a break. Yeah, when I'm in
Yep, and here we go. Lurking here says maybe he's hesitant after having to drive you all the way home that time. Yep, he doesn't want to go through the same stuff again.
anyways, whatever. It is what it is.
You know, if you went to Salah and said, I feel unwanted, he probably read between the lines and said, oh goodness. She feels unwanted. She's already in a mood. Clearly she doesn't want to go. I'm not going to force her to go because I remember what happened the last time. He's not going to fight you if you don't want to go.
Guys are simple.
Or is it, Chantal, that you were basically saying, I feel unwanted because you expected him to stay home with you? You were being manipulative, and once again, it did not work.
Hey, Rennie. It's hard to feel lonely, especially when you're still married. Yeah.
Chantal, I don't know why you're so desperate to cling on to this I'm married arc. Even if it was a real marriage, it was a bad marriage. It didn't make you happy. It didn't make him happy. You guys fought a lot. Nothing good came of it. But yet you're not letting it go.
Yeah, okay, Nubby, but do you expect me not to have any feelings while we're going through the separation?
The feelings that you're feeling, it's not love. You never loved Salah. What you're feeling is you're getting triggered because you're losing control of him. Because you have to let go of the control. So it's not like tenderness and sadness from tenderness that is making you upset. You're losing control of him and you're scared of him being without you and being happy because you know he will be. He's got options you don't.
And we still have to live together?
Yeah, for 3 more weeks. And you know what, Chantal? If this thing is amicable as you claim, then let it be amicable. Like, just be cool for the next 3 weeks. Get yourself together and then get out. I'm sorry. The chat is actually correcting me. It's 2 more weeks. She's got 2 more weeks, not 3. 2 more weeks, 14 days, and she's falling apart. I kind of knew that would happen though. Like, the closer it came to the time when she would have to leave, the more she'd start flipping out. Here we are.
It's confusing as fuck.
Yusef says, I think you're expecting too much from him. Yes, she is. She's not doing the flip over of husband to roommate. He's now officially a roommate. He's no longer her husband.
Yeah, I know, right, Nina? Yeah, I think so, YouTube lover. Hey, Teardrop. Hey, Karen. Nice night, Owl.
Like, I don't know what Chantal's expecting. To be there for the next 2 weeks. And for the next 2 weeks, what? Salah's supposed to just sit next to her for the next 14 days and go nowhere and do nothing, just put his life on hold until she gets on the plane? Yeah, I think that's what she's thinking.
Yeah. Hey, Ray. The park.
Pipsqueak says he invited you, though. He isn't going to beg you, I don't think. That's what she wants. She wants him to beg her to come with him. Please, Chantal, please come and spend time with me. I love you so much. She wants that emotional response, and she's just not getting it, that he doesn't care about her. He never did. Therefore, he's not going to give her an emotional response. You can't give an emotional response if you're not feeling emotional. Like, she's going to that emotional well and sticking her bucket in, but every time she puts it down there and pulls it back up, it's dry.
Yeah, I decided not to go because of the way. Hey, Heather, April, Odell.
You know what I think? I think she didn't decide not to go. I think they had another fight. I think she didn't want him to go at all, and they had a fight, and he just left.
Just like the way, like I said, like I don't know if I want to come. Like I don't know. Because it's like going to be really busy, and I kind of feel like we're going to family things being separated. Yeah, I get it, Nubby. Hey, Olga. We're separated, and he's the only person I have here, exactly.
And that's your problem. You've been in Syria for how long? And just like with Kuwait, you were there for how long as well, and you never socialized, you never made any friends. You just zeroed in on Salah, and he became your entire world. You put the responsibility of him caring for you and amusing you on his shoulders because you wanted to isolate him from everybody. And now you're like, well, he's the only person I know. You made it that way. And it's like, you may be happy with just one person, but other people need other people.
Like, I still have to live here for like forever, it feels like. And I just want to leave.
Well, then go then. Get your butt up and go. You want to sit on your butt and do nothing and wait until the end of the month. So just shut up. After what you said about Salah and his family, I'm surprised they're letting you stay there. I really am. I'm shocked. The allegations you made against them, I'd be kicking your butt out the door. Just be happy that you've got a place to stay for the next 14 days and you're not paying rent, Chantal. Just shut up, keep your mouth shut, and when it's time to go, go.
You know? They can both sit and spin misinformation, seriously. I don't care about them. Hey, gains and losses, Vanessa. Anyways, whatever. No, he doesn't have to beg me to go, but he could be like, if he really wanted me to go, he would at least object a little bit.
Why is he going to object? You're a hard-headed, stubborn woman. He knows better. He's been around you enough that when you put your heels in the mud and you don't want to go somewhere and you don't want to do something, you're not gonna. There's no sense arguing with you. And some people are just like that, Chantal. When they're in front of somebody and that somebody's like, it really makes no sense to argue with that person. You're not going to get anywhere. You're just wasting your oxygen and your breath. And you're one of those people.
You know?
He doesn't care enough about you to argue with you. Let's put it that way. You're asking a person who feels indifference to you to care about you. I told you, Chantal, there's a worse place than love or hate, and it's indifference. He's indifferent to you. He doesn't care if you go. He doesn't care if you stay. It's whatever. You're just whatever to him.
Nice, Lindsay, for a new job? I am, Becca. I'm trying really hard. Hey, Leech. I know, teardrop, right? If I don't go anywhere, I can't go anywhere on my own. You don't get it.
But you knew that when you went to Syria, that you wouldn't be able to go anywhere on your own. Everybody told you everything you needed to know. You didn't want to hear it.
I can't go anywhere on my own. If I don't go anywhere with him, I don't go anywhere.
You never want to go anywhere anyway, Chantal.
And he never, like, we never go anywhere, just us.
Well, it's because you're unpleasant company. When he asks you to do something simple, you fight him every step of the way. So now he's at the point where I'm like, why even bother asking her to do anything? She doesn't want to do anything. So I'm just going to leave her alone in her corner with her shisha and her phone and let her do what she wants to do, which is nothing.
It always has to be like a million people. You know?
I wonder if he does that on purpose. I know he's probably a social person, but I wonder if he does that on purpose so she will not be a part of it. Because he knows how much she hates being social.
Shut up, Perf. Get out of here. How did I run Pete's life into the ground?
Oh, let me count the ways in which you did that. There are so many. You put that man in debt. You ruined his credit. When you lived at the villa, you left the villa behind. You left him with a $5,000 damage bill because of you. You broke his heart. You cheated on him multiple times. But Pete loved you so much. Remember what he said to you, Chantal? I don't care who you sleep with, just don't leave me. And you left him anyway for BB. And then you cheated on BB. And then you ran back to Pete's. You did him so dirty.
Please tell me. Actually, you're blocked, so you can't tell me, so fuck off. He should have tried to convince you to come and tried to include you. No, if he doesn't want me there, I'd rather him be honest about it. But then don't talk to me, don't ask me for anything in life. Bye. Except Julia, that's it. I don't want to, be in contact.
Ooh, listen to her. She doesn't even have the camera on. I could tell, she is aggravated. Just her doing that. The pulls on the shisha, she is just sucking up that smoke.
Leave me alone. I took care of Pete's for a long time. Even he will admit that.
And then he took care of you, didn't he? Before that, he took care of you.
I'm not telling him how to run his chat.
Yes, you did. You were sitting there. Listen, Chantal, do I have to pull up the screenshots? I will. You know what? I hate when she talks like that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me go back to Twitter because I love me some receipts. Hold on a minute, y'all. Where are they at? Where are they at? I'm looking. I'm looking. I found them. That didn't take me long. All right. I didn't try to run his chat, she says. And my mouse is acting the fool. I hate when it does that. All right. So you weren't trying to run his chat. What's this? What's this comment? I have to say, as your BFF, I am kind of disappointed you allow so much of this crap. Haters talk so much crap about me in your chat. So you were trying to tell him, like, get rid of these people. They're talking against me. I don't like them. It's not my channel. You're the content creator. I'm just a moderator, but I'm telling you what to do in your own chat. So you're not even back in Canada yet, and you're already trying to take over his life, trying to dominate him again from thousands of miles away. Imagine what's going to happen when you actually get to Canada. You're going to be bugging him for money, trying to tell him what to do. And Pete's so starved for attention and for love that he'll put up with your crap, because that's what Pete does. He puts up with your crap. Well, you might push him too far one day, Chantal, and he might just lay into you. But let's go back to the live chat, because I want to capture as much of this as possible, because who knows what's going to happen.
I said I find it disappointing that he would let an idiot talk shit about me in his chat when I would never allow that in my chat.
Well, you know what? You're just a moderator. If you don't like what's being said, leave.
If you come in here talking about my best friend, you're going to get it. Hey, Pierre.
I'm sure that if people go into his chat and talk crap to him, Pizza's got a mouth. He can stick up for himself. You don't necessarily need you there.
It is weird, Becca. She's a drunk idiot. I know, DPT. Yeah, it's 9:40. Hey, Deborah. Even though Pete has said millions of times how miserable he is being in a room where he can't even cook in his own kitchen, can't do anything, he's always alone. And I'm willing to literally pay his rent and let him live there.
You can't pay his rent. If you're over there begging money from your beezers, you can't even pay your own rent. So what do you mean I'll pay his rent? No. Let's get it right. You're not paying his rent. The beezers will be paying his rent, and yours too, if the two of you live together.
How is that, like, you know? How is that being bad? Like, it's so stupid. And they manipulate him in his chat. They'll go and send super chat and be like, I would send more, but I don't like that Foodie's here. Like, he's my best friend. Too bad for you. Get out of here.
You left him alone for so many years. Then all of a sudden he gets a job, he gets money, and he's your best friend. Suddenly you just can't stop talking about your best friend.
The hell are you? You know? Yeah, lurking. It's so true. Yeah, Kanita. Hey, Melly. They need to stay out of his business.
You need to stay out of his business. What are you anyway? You're an ex-girlfriend, so be an ex-girlfriend and go away. How about that? You're not his family. You're not his sister. You're not his mom. You're an ex-girlfriend from many years ago, so be an ex-girlfriend and just leave. Stop calling him up and saying, hey, I need money. I need help. Can you set up a GoFundMe for me? Leave the man alone. I mean, I'm not even a Pete's fan, but right is right and wrong is wrong, and you are doing wrong. You don't really care about anybody. You care about yourself. You just keep people around in case you need to use them again.
He doesn't even care. Yeah, he doesn't listen to them.
You know, you treat Pete's like an old wash rag that you'll pull off the shelf and you'll get the dirt off your hands with, and then once the dirt's off your hands, you put it back on the shelf. and you don't remember it again until you get more dirt on your hands. You use Pete's to clean up your dirty life.
Cute clothes, a bees pat. I know, Beck. I'm trying so hard. Yeah, I know he does stand up for me too, but exactly. That's right, Teardrop. I don't know, Ray.
Man, is half this live her smoking that doggone shisha? There's more sounds of silence than anything else. But I've like gone to 4 different places, and there she is smoking a shisha. Girl, talk or get off live.
Things in my brain, like I feel like I'm insecure. Like I feel like every time he goes out, like people are gonna try to like hook him up and like arrange marriage or something.
What do you care though? See, this is where you need to go to therapy. You've got abandonment issues, Chantal. You've had them for a long, long time. You've got abandonment issues you need to address in therapy. And every time that somebody you're focused on and you're fixated on, if they get 5 feet out of your vision, it triggers you. And so the only way that you know to keep those issues from being triggered is to be right on top of them. And nobody can live like that. You get this extreme abandonment issue, the fear of loss, of losing somebody. But the thing is, he was never yours to begin with. And you know, in 14 days, you're going back to Canada. So wouldn't it be easier to kind of ease out of holding on so tight right now than to wait until you got to get on the plane? I mean, it's over. Let the man go. You can't hold on forever.
I'm just like, I just want to get out of here, man.
Then go. I'm sure if you looked at Salah and said, I want to go to the airport now, he would drive you. He would say, okay, go get your stuff. I'll take you to the airport now.
Seriously.
I don't think he'd have any problem with that, getting rid of you early.
Millie, yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way, but
You
that's
are.
I appreciate that, Susan. Thank you so much for your kindness. Really, really means a lot. Yeah, exactly, Ray and Gabrielle. I don't understand. But yeah, having a child makes it extra hard because you always have that attachment, you know? His life is on hold. My life is on hold too.
He's got more of a life than you. What life what life are you waiting to start? Going home to Canada, finding a room and eating your little heart out. That's what's being put on hold. Being in a room, running your pie hole, filling your pie hole, that's all that awaits you in Canada.
We're both in the same boat.
Not exactly. He's got a family. I'm sure he's got things to do. You, not so much. You're trying to act like I'm such a busy person and my life's being put on hold. Well, you could always take it off of hold and go home before the 31st.
This is not one-sided.
Yeah, it kind of is, but you're trying to make it sound like you got things to do and you really don't.
Teardrop. Hey, Doc. Who's Tyrone? Yeah, he might be trying to emotionally detach, but anyways. I'm just really super touchy and super hyper aware, insecure, all of the bad, like I'm gonna all be all of these things until I can go, but
Yeah, like I said, it's going to get progressively worse. The closer it gets to the time of her leaving, the more this is going to happen, because she wants, before she leaves, she wants emotional responses. She wants emotional validation. What she wants is to feel like, I spent 3 years around this student, even though he wasn't attracted to me. He never had any attraction to me. Somewhere in him, I inspired some kind of love. No, Chantal, you didn't.
Yeah, Gabrielle. No, I don't want any man. I just want to be alone. That's it. I'm done.
She says she wants to be alone, and yet she was talking to Pete and thinking about living with him. So wouldn't that mean she doesn't want to be alone if she's contacted Pete's? Because alone means you're by yourself. When you live with somebody, you are essentially not alone.
I doubt that will happen, but whatever, Nubby. I guess I won't care as much. Yeah, but I feel like he's happy in the end by Issa P. So, you know? Anyways, whatever. I just wanted to, I don't want to, like, I just wanted to explain why I'm home. Yeah.
You could have stayed home and no one would have been the wiser. No one would have cared. If you want to spend a moment alone, you're allowed to do that. You don't have to explain it to people.
And now I have. No way. No, he's not charging me here. Marriage counseling. No Thanksgiving. Nope. I can't wait to have like a dinner again for Thanksgiving dinner next year, I guess.
So now she's trying to say that she's not going to be home for Thanksgiving. This is a bunch of BS. She's just trying to basically breadcrumb everybody in the wrong directions.
Yeah, no, that's not true. Gains and losses. Shows no emotion. Yeah, I can't stand that about men, honestly. All that divorce type thing is a process. It's a whole process of tons of emotions and stuff.
But you guys weren't really married, so get over it.
Really, teardrop. Thanks, YouTube
This
lover.
wasn't about a marriage. It was never a marriage. It was just you having financial control over another person for 3 years. There is a term for that, Chantal. It's called slavery. You don't want a partner, you want a slave. You want someone that you can buy, and then once you've spent money on them, you feel like you've bought them. And then once you've bought someone, they are completely under your control and they have to do what you say. They have to give up their entire life to make you happy. They can go nowhere. They can't spend time with anybody. They can't have hobbies. They are so they be used and abused as you see fit. Slavery was abolished a long time ago, Foodie. I think someone needs to tell you that. People are people. They are not slaves. And you can't buy people anyway. You keep trying, though. You really keep trying. You need to cut it out.
Kanita, trick or treating your new hover round? No, I have to grift for a hover round when I get home. If all of you people here send me $5,
Oh, shut up with the grifting. Give me this, give me that. I need this, I need that. What the hell are you paying for? You've got your YouTube paychecks. What exactly are you paying for? No mention of that. Where's your money going? Is it going to Natter? Is it going to Nashies? Where is it going?
I can get my hover around. No. Your cat is eating Pringles? Costume contest. Men are from Venus and women are from Mars, right? Lavisa, well, you hope the new place doesn't have stairs? Dry ice? Yeah, Nubby, they did. Is she your friend?
And by the way, Chantal, I can tell you've never really been married, because if you had really been married to anyone in your life, then you would know that going online and putting all of your dirty laundry out there to people just because you're mad at the person you're with is a bad idea. Like, what did Salah even do? You clearly were in an attitude. You didn't want to go. You wanted him to beg you to go with him. He didn't beg and he left. That was his crime because he didn't beg you to go. So now you're going to come online and just be crabby and mean and nasty just because someone didn't beg you to go.
Yeah, the Bath and Body Works candles are good. The $10 days are over? Oh my gosh. Sucks, man. Nice. I'll check them out. Yeah, Scrape, I get ya. Yeah, I heard that, Kanita. Put some gift cards on the wish list. Yeah, Lynn.
I swear half this live is just silence with her smoking. Makes it kind of easy to catch up though. Getting past all the silent parts. Oh, oops.
Who knows Ageless Beauty? You love that thing? That? Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. No, but like I said, my mom is really knows the person well that has Sam. So I get once in a I don't get like pictures, but once in a while my mom will say apparently Sam is doing very well.
I hope that Sam is doing really well. God knows he didn't get good care when he was with you.
I know, I loved kissing his belly. Thanks, normal set. Thanks, Beanie. Primordial sack. Juice. I always say to Juice, you have 6 boobs. He's 7? I have 3. Sweet little girl, you have 3 to 6 boobs. No, he's just a baby boy. This is a great bees.
So essentially, you just came live because you were irritated at Salah. And then once you got the steam off your chest, now it's like, I'm just going to sit here and smoke and babble and let the Google AdSense meter run up. Is that what this is? It kind of feels like it is.
Kanita. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Scrape. I remember that. What do you mean?
Okay, y'all give me a minute. I'm going to give her a few minutes, then turn the light back on. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to hop back in. Foodie's getting spicy again. I just took a break because it seemed like she was just rambling, but she's fired up talking about salsa now.
Anyway. He was on my 600-pound life.
You know what, Foodie? Can you please hurry up and get done with this? Because I got to take a nap. I got to work all night tonight. Hurry the F up already. Girl, you're on your third live. I mean, go take a nap, something.
I still have my CPAP. Yeah.
Like, this is ridiculous. You need a life or something because you've been doing nothing but going live all day. You can't be doing this until you get back to Canada. And then you can go live all day and night if you want to. Then it'd be worth it because you can say whatever you want. Go for it in Canada, but not now.
Then they don't understand really, so. I wonder if she's monetizing the video that she's made about her. Exactly. Or exactly. Like all of the reaction channels monetize their videos about her. I've done one live stream with her and community post updates of her in school, which and with new outfits. I said she needed school clothes, transportation, and she's gotten all of that, plus her family.
This is you're just giving us your word. You never showed receipts. Where are the doggone receipts? You said you would show receipts about where the money went. You never came forward with the receipts. What you did do, though, was go someplace else, rent a hotel room, and eat yourself stupid. You did do that.
Like there was a bit extra, goes to her family. Why would we screw them over?
Does anybody believe that if Chantal had extra money in pocket, that she would give it to somebody? Because I don't.
Like it's literal family. They want me to go live with her again. I'm the one who says no because of this bullshit. They want to. They don't care.
No. We don't want to see salsa on your stream again. No, you want to bring salsa on your stream again. You'd be very happy to bring her on your live stream if it meant you could use that poor baby to grift for more money and get away with it. You don't care. You'll use animals, you'll use children. Anything you could find, anything you could think of to make money, whatever works, right, Chantal?
Care. They don't give a crap. You know?
And I agree with
Whatever.
this person. Gains and losses says kids should be left completely offline. Agreed. So gains and losses with that thought that kids should be left completely offline. What do you got to say about Foodie bringing a child online and using that child to grift money off of people, especially a child with special needs? What are your thoughts about that? Any comments? You're on Chantal's channel and she used a child to make money. How do you feel?
And I'm never ever offering to show receipts again because honestly, it just gets made into this long, drawn out drama. It's never good enough. It's going to be made into, oh, they're made up or, oh, this and that. They nitpick every dollar cent. Well, where's this money? Sorry, but call me a scammer all you want then, because
Well, we will. Thank you. We don't need your permission, but thanks. We will call you a scammer.
yeah, I know. As long as they're blindly hateful and derogatory against you or abuser, anything goes. Yep. Serious child crimes. Okay. So I guess Miss Rachel, who has children on her videos every day, is she's monetizing children. How is that any different?
Who is she talking about?
There's a lot of children on YouTube. Mm. Beanie, I don't have to show receipts for the donations from travel. The receipts are me moving. Like, for example, me having my plane ticket and me having my month of rent paid.
You mean the rent that other people paid? Because you didn't pay it.
Like, I didn't make tons and tons of money, you know.
And why is that? Why didn't you make tons and tons of money? Because you chose to go to Syria where the internet is not the greatest and you can't really be yourself. You made the choice to take the cut and pay to be next to a man that really didn't love you, was never going to love you, and even asked you to wait a month before coming over to Syria, and you didn't listen. You were in a hot fired hurry to be next to him.
You know, so yeah. That's the receipts. The same thing with Sasa. The Sasa receipts are her, Yeah. Yeah. No, I know, Beanie. But anyway. Outraged for no reason, right? Mm. Well, too bad for them, PGNS, because it's not logic is not even in their vocabulary land. Seriously. But whatever. Because of condition. Yeah, I've deleted some pretty nasty comments about that, Nina. Says more about them. Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Casual Vlogger.
I'm sorry, what? Is she trying to insinuate that people from Girl War were making fun of Salsa's condition? Because I didn't see none of that. I don't know where she's getting that nonsense. I have seen no one making fun of Salsa. No one making fun of that little girl. She is adorable. She is a treasure. I'll tell you what I did see, Chantal, and what there is proof of. The fact that you had Salsa on camera and you had some nasty, disgusting, creepy PDF file, idiot. Is it ASMR Homestead that came into your chat and was saying lift up her shirt because he was pleasuring himself? I did see that. There were screenshots of that all over the place, and that pissed me off. That is exactly why you don't bring children on camera, because there are nasty people in the audience like that. And you did bring her on camera, and that comment was made, and that person was not blocked from your chat. That's the crazy thing. That comment was made more than once, and you didn't block that person, which leads me to believe that you might be trying to attract the PDF files to your chat. You might be catering to them. Maybe that would explain you doing the baby talk and acting like a baby and acting like a toddler, whistling in some of the PDF files. Maybe you're doing some interesting content off YouTube. I'm just saying. Maybe you're doing the adult baby fetish stuff. Looking for all the fetish guys. I mean, you do have a past of, being friends with questionable people. People like Karate Joe, Cyrax, Dragon Lord Frodo, PDF files. You seem to gather some questionable people around you. And why would you be okay with them?
Tried to blame me for that really nasty comment someone made in the live stream.
No, you didn't make the comment, but you didn't exactly block that person either. That comment was made more than once, which begs the question, since there are mods in your chat, why didn't they freaking take care of it? Why didn't they do something? I mean, that's an automatic block. You see something like that, bye. You don't even ask permission. You don't even have to. Some things are just automatic block and ban. Why didn't they do something and why didn't you? Why was that person allowed to stay in chat? Making a nasty, disgusting comment like that if you allegedly love Sasa. If you love that little girl, then you don't want nasty, creepy guys all up in there looking at her like that, making comments like that.
And it's like, how is that my fault? Like,
you put her on camera, but you weren't really protecting her. You were just exploiting her.
A life? Get out of here. Oh my, I can't believe how dumb people are. Yeah. Are like, they didn't even ask for anything. They're like, they asked me not to show public receipts. One of them. So.
What about the rest though?
You know? I always thought that was like a weird ass name, but I never said anything because, you know. But now that she turned. Vanessa. Vanessa was just here not long ago with her emojis. Emoji bees. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Value. In Gorlick's live streams, he's giving you tips on being an entertainer. Are you kidding? He can't even do an interesting vlog.
Ma'am, when is the last time you did an interesting vlog?
Like, okay, most people who give advice have some kind of expertise in wherever they're giving advice to. So where's his expertise in content creation? Where?
Where's yours? Where is yours? Where's your expertise? You've been on YouTube for 10 years. And look at you, Miss 100K channel, begging money from people. You have no expertise. If you're over there begging money from people, you have failed. You might as well just like clear everything off your desk and leave the office now.
And why is he doing streams? Try to get super chats. Because he's not monetized, right?
Chantal, you need to be real careful. That might be you one day. You might have your monetization yanked from you. Remember what happens when you look down on people, when you come off conceited and you start looking down your nose at people. That person lives in a Motel 6. Look at you. You can't even afford a Motel 6 room. And remember what you said in Cuba? I have so much money. I hate money. Well, the universe heard you and then took your money away. Be careful what you manifest, ma'am.
How about you take some tips from me? How are you gonna
take some tips from you? Why?
Not call me an entertainer.
You're not an entertainer. I'm sorry. How can you call yourself an entertainer? What are we looking at right now? You're not even on camera. You turned your camera off and you're sitting there smoking the shisha, babbling. How is this entertainment? It's not. This is not entertainment. This is you just taking advantage of YouTube and the fact that they'll monetize anything after 10 minutes. So you're running up the meter for that Google AdSense money.
When you have an entire channel surrounded by my content makes Gore World go round, and you're
Foodie's a comedian today. You know what, Chantal? You're right. You're right. You are a comedian. You are an entertainer. You're entertaining me through this humor of yours. I'm on the edge of my seat. This delusional humor of yours is just, it's spellbounding. Really, it is. So we all revolve around you, eh? That's what you said? We all revolve around Foodie Beauty. Ma'am, let me give the punchline to your joke, the reality punchline. I'm just going to put it out there like this. Where the F would you be without Girl World? Really, what would you be without Girl World? All of us, all of us, all of the wonderful, talented, smart, humorous, wickedly funny people in the community, adding spice to your bland potato stew. We add the flavor that makes the whole doggone thing palatable. What would you be without Girl World? Your channel would have tanked ages ago. During Crackhead Olympics, we're part of the reason why you made so much money, girl. And during that period when you were greened out and you weren't doing much, Girl World was the life support to your content. We were providing the oxygen because there was none to be found on your channel. You were just sitting there on camera, your eyes pretty much crossed from being greened out so hard, barely coherent. Yeah, we had to work on our magic hard to make it interesting. You can just get off your doggone high horse. Get off it. It takes talent to make something as bland and boring as you funny.
you have the fucking nerve to say that my content I'm not entertaining?
You're not. You're not.
Yeah, you can sit and spin leprechaun.
You know what? What I would love to have Foodie do, I would love to put Foodie in a room alone in front of a TV monitor and have that TV monitor, hooked up to YouTube, have a whole playlist of her latest lives and make her watch her own lives back to back to back. And let's see how long it takes for her to run out of the room screaming out of boredom. It probably wouldn't take long. And let's see if she agrees that she's an entertainer.
That was the stupidest $2 I ever read in my life. But coming from someone with a name like that, that doesn't surprise me. Wow, what weird Barbie. What's with the doorknob? He's an expert at being unemployed. Like, I don't understand. Like, do you know what I mean? What? You're gonna give me tips on how to be entertaining? How about you take tips from me, buddy?
Well, you're not entertaining. How can you be entertaining if you don't even have your camera on?
So what, Shannon? It still works.
I mean, if we need proof of her being an entertainer, you got to look no further than the chat. I mean, look at it. Look. See how slow it is? I was actually thinking about like refreshing because I thought maybe I was behind or something. No. There's just not that many people in there.
Well, Forkwad is a stupid profile picture. Here we are. Don't come to me with any crap. Look at you. Jeez. Anyone want to know about FF? Go watch Gaining Grounds videos on her. He exposes her.
Are you done, Foodie? Are we about done now? Yes, no?
Locked loser. They only eat a little.
Y'all are making me crave coffee. They're talking about coffee in the chat. 7 Brew coffee. I might go try that. I love coffee.
Ice vanilla. Yum, scrape. I have no more shisha. It's a sad time. And it's a pain to make it. I hate egg. Actually, I hate eggnog so much lurking here. Ugh, I don't know how anyone drinks that. What about you guys? Are you eggnog?
What? What's wrong with eggnog? Oh, I love eggnog. I don't drink it with liquor. I like it straight. To me, it's like a milkshake, a very thick milkshake. How can you hate eggnog?
Lovers or haters?
What is wrong with y'all not liking eggnog?
What, Breezeth? Actually, I saw somebody. Did you try the protein? Because I saw somebody put protein in their coffee at Starbucks and it was like lumpy. It was like powdery.
Okay, you know what? She's getting boring. I'm gonna just stop for a minute. I'm gonna continue to listen to her. I'm gonna make another cup of tea. Y'all give me a minute. All right, I just stopped to get a nice glass of Earl Grey tea. We missed nothing. I was listening to Chantal while I was making the tea. We've missed nothing. It's just her more rambling. But if she keeps rambling like this, I'll just cut it off early. I don't care. I have this feeling like she was just initially mad, snappy, and then she got it off her chest, and now it's just like, now what do I talk about? That sort of thing. But we'll see. Let's go.
Except for the produce guy who made suggestive motions at her with the cucumber when she was working. That was about as exciting as her her love life got after she divorced, but you know, I just want to be alone as well. I understand that. It's exhausting. I do say a lot, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You're like a broken record. Like it's like a permanent scratch in your mind. It's like you're looking for validation of what you're saying, but yet nobody understands what you're saying because you don't complete a freaking sentence.
I don't know why. I just do.
Like, no, we don't know.
It's exhausting. Like mentally, I just can't handle it. I can't handle the dramatics of being in relationships with people.
Well, then stop running after people, especially ones that don't want nothing to do with you. Like,
Oh,
stop running around with the attitude of you can buy people. You can buy emotions. You can buy feelings. You can buy chemistry. You can't buy those things, Chantal.
you a ghost? It's my signature. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe I got a place?
You're not there yet. Don't brag about it until you actually get there.
Yeah, I gotta really like hide everything. How can I make entertaining content for you guys without being doxxed?
Well, I'm not going to give you any ideas. I mean, if you've been on YouTube for 10 years, you should already know what to do. I'm not helping you. No one else should either. If you have to ask advice about how to do entertaining content and how to keep yourself from being doxxed, you're a lost cause. You should know more than a lot of other people.
Go out in the days and do lives? Yeah. Yeah, Monica, I totally get that. Nubby.
Chantal, it's been an hour and a half. You really have nothing to say. Can we wrap this up?
Aw, Breezeth, that's mean. I'm entertained literally no matter what you're doing. Thanks, Grape. Create a live stream room. Well, you guys, yeah, I could do that at home. Make like a nice live stream room. Yeah. Make up and take us places. I don't want to, like, if I show the kitchen, I'm afraid people are gonna, like, find my place.
All of us big old meanie heads. I'm so afraid to show the inside of my house because the detectives in Girl World are just that good. They can identify me based on my surroundings.
That's the problem.
Are you done yet? Hurry the F up.
Lily. Yeah, French toast. Yeah, but nobody tries to find where, like, Rosie lives, you know? Plus, she lives in a house that's probably, like, not listed online anywhere. Background is nicer, yeah. Yeah. I want to scoop bees to get a coffee or something. Yeah, I'd have to be really careful, teardrop. Like if I always only streamed, rip the cabinets, from the one designated area with nothing else showing, I don't think they would find out, but
Okay, she's getting boring. I'm just here for the rages. That's why I was like, screw the Twitter peeps for right now. I got to catch this live, but we're done. We're done with that. Like, she's not saying anything. I know this may seem kind of backwards. Let's just do the Twitter peeps now. How about that? We'll finish it out with the Twitter peeps. I know this is normally put in the front of the live, but I wanted to get that live before she possibly dirty deletes it. But let's do the Twitter peeps now. Sorry we're doing things backwards today, y'all, but when Foodie's in a mood, I don't trust her. I do not trust her to, wait till she's done with the live, and then I'll wait for it to process, and then I can do the Twitter peeps, and then I can do the live. Sometimes you just get your spidey senses start going off, and you're like, you better get it now. Because I got a feeling it's going to be gone. So when you feel that way, you got to respond to it. So let's see what we got here. I've been collecting some stuff. We'll do some quick Twitter peeps. Okay. So, dang it, not where I need to be. Perfect. All right. So, for those of you that are on Twitter that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. And for those of you that don't like the Bird app, I will still show you stuff from the Bird app. And that way you know what's going on. And, you don't have to be a part of it all. All right. So Meandering Thought says Foodie Beauty is mad. She told Salah that she doesn't want to go with him and now is mad that he didn't beg her to go. She keeps testing him and doesn't get what being separated means and that he hates her guts. I'm sure she wanted to go, but wanted to make him beg, and he didn't. Nope. And it didn't work the last time either. When is she going to learn that he just doesn't care? She's looking for an emotional response from someone who feels no emotion for her. Kristen says, so Chantal harassed Salah to come home from a wedding she was invited to and chose not to attend. He returned and offered to bring her to join everyone with him. She agreed, but didn't really want to go. So when it was time to leave and he wouldn't stay home with her, she threw a fit and is now angry that Salah went back out without her. But that's what happened the last time. The whole family outing to the beach. That's exactly what happened. But let's play the clips and see what she has to say.
No, I just feel unwanted.
I feel unwanted because I'm not the center of attention. And the person that invited me didn't get on their knees and beg me to go.
Like, maybe I'm just being dramatic.
You are. And you're being selfish. And you're being spoiled and entitled. And you want to be the center of attention when you're not getting that. It's not about one person. It's about everybody in the group.
But when we're right about to go, I was like, I don't know if I really want to go. I feel a bit nervous. And he was like, no need to go. It's okay. Like, right away, right away. And I just feel like he didn't want me to go. So I caused drama and he went by himself as usual.
Chantal, put yourself in his shoes. Imagine that you were him dealing with someone like you. Would you want that person to go? Would you even invite them to an event if they'd already showed their entire butt on a previous occasion and you had to drive 6 hours out of your way one way and 6 hours back just because they were acting like a great big toddler? No, you probably would even invite that person to begin with. But if you were dealing with a bullheaded, stubborn, entitled, spoiled brat, would you fight them on their attitude? No, you would just leave them behind. That's what you would do. Next clip.
The whole rest of your life, every single day, every hour, every minute, every second. You're never, when I leave here, believe me, you're never going to see me or talk to me again.
Yay! He's probably going to be jumping for joy when he hears her say this.
So, like,
Is that a threat? Are you trying to threaten him? When I leave here, you're never going to hear from me again. Are you trying to threaten him with a good time? Is that what you're trying to do? You think he's going to be sad about that? He's probably going to play this sound clip over and over and over again. And every time he hears it, he's going to be jumping for joy.
Anyways, whatever. So, have a nice life.
He will have a great life without you. It seems like everybody who's around you, the moment you walk away, they get a little bit better. They're healthier. They get their thoughts together.
Shut like, you're going to see your...
Hey, shut up, Chantal.
Like, family, the whole rest of your life.
I'm talking. Do not interrupt me when I'm talking. That is rude.
Every single day, every hour, every minute, every second.
Why are you talking? OMG. Be quiet, lady.
You're never, when I leave here, believe me, you're never going to see me or talk to me again. So,
She's
like,
playing.
anyways, whatever.
Are we done? Is she done talking over me? Because that is just the rudest thing ever. Lilu Ginger Witch says, Beach, you chose green peen over your BFF when he was having major depression. You let Natter trash him. You let Salah tell you you couldn't talk to him for a while. F all the way off. And I don't even like Pete's, but my God, you are a terrible friend. Yeah, she's terrible. Terrible. You gotta be kidding me, says, wait, isn't this the same stupid person who let Natter of all freaking people call Pete's everything but his name for 2 years straight? Yep, she sure did. Natter, Chantal would do this. She loves to triangulate. She likes to put herself between two men because that's how she feels the most desired. So she would go home to Pete's, talk trash about Natter to Pete's, and then when she went to Natter's place, she would talk trash about Pete's to Natter, got both men hating each other and fighting over her a little bit. And that's exactly what she wanted. She loves it when men fight over her. That's when she feels desired, is when men fight over her. But what exactly are they fighting over? Nothing important. Nothing. Enigma 2025 says every time he goes out, she's afraid they're going to hook him up on an arranged marriage. I thought they were getting a divorce. She tells on herself all the time. Newsflash, he doesn't need her permission to have another 3 wives. Let's watch the clip.
Yeah, that's true, Lorena. I don't think so, Yusuf. Thanks, Beezus. I'm trying. I'm trying. I just, no, that's not what happened. I was supposed to go with him to this park with
Yeah,
his like family,
right.
and I got ready, but then I was like, I just commented, I was like, I don't know, because he was like, okay, it's time to go, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go. I'm kind of like nervous, like just I don't know why, but and then he's like, no need to come, Adi, like no need to come, it's okay, like right away, like right, no hesitation, no like So I felt like he didn't want me to go, so as if I'm gonna go. No, even like, yes, you come with us, like nothing to make me feel better about going, you know what I mean?
Chantal, like the energy that I keep getting off of when he said, no, you don't have to go, is he remembers back to what happened with the whole trip to the ocean thing. Like he just he doesn't he's it's almost over for him. And you acting the way that you're acting, he's like, oh no, we're not going to have another incident like that. I'm not going to fight her. I'm going to let her do what she wants, and I'm going to do what my thing. All I have to do is hang on for another 2 weeks, and then I'm done. So he's just trying to play it cool.
And then he's like, what? You're being crazy. Then he tried to pull me up and have me go. Like, put your hijab on, let's go. And then I just said, no, I don't want to go now that I know you don't want.
You see how impossible she is? She's like, she was invited, and then he's like, come on, let's go. And then she starts digging her heels in and says, well, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. And then he's trying to feel out her vibe of like, does she want to go or doesn't she want to go? I'm not exactly sure, but I'm feeling like she doesn't want to go. So I'm just going to try to smooth things out by telling her she doesn't have to go. So he says that, and then she gets mad. Like, you don't want me to go. He can't win.
Want me to go. So, I don't know.
Like, she's an impossible female. Impossible. Impossible. Okay, and to close things out, I have to include this clip from antidepressant content. Every time the cat notices its owner sit down like that, it comes to sleep in its lap. You know, anybody who has a cat or a dog, then you know this well. When your pet loves you, they will treat you like an old piece of furniture. You are their favorite couch, their favorite chair. They want to curl up on you, on your lap, on your shoulder. Booger does this to me all the time. When I go to bed, she's got to go to bed next to me. She takes a nap right beside me or underneath the covers with me. So, like, I can relate to this. It's what they do, our pets. So that's it for the Twitter peeps. I'm sorry that things were kind of switched around today, but Chantal just won't stop going live, doggone it. She just needs to go to bed. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.